I'm Cody from Sparrows Coffee. This is Tricks of the Trade, and today we're talking scales. So scales are super helpful and important in both a cafe and home setting when brewing coffee in terms of achieving your desired brew ratio, or how much coffee you're using to how much water you're using. We'd recommend starting anywhere from 1 to 15 grams of coffee to water to 1 to 17 grams of coffee to water. A lot of times we'll use 1 to 16. We think that makes like a really sweet, clean, and balanced cup of coffee. If you brew a little bit closer to 1 to 15 grams, you'll have a coffee with a little bit more of like a heavier body. And if you brew closer to 1 to 17 grams of coffee to water, you'll have a little bit more of a delicate cup of coffee that's a little bit more tea-like. And it really depends on your taste preferences, the kind of coffee that you're using, and the brewing method that you're using. I'm just gonna grab a Chemex. Okay. So luckily, using scales couldn't be any easier. And there's really just a few steps that you want to make sure that you follow every time. First, always want to make sure that the scale's on. And from there, then you want to tare or zero out whatever that you're weighing into. This just sets the scale back to 0, so you can go up from that of whatever you're weighing out. So whether you're looking to invest in your first scale or just up your scale game in general, you're off to a good start because there's really no such thing as a bad scale. Any scale is going to help you brew better coffee. We'll be breaking down a few different scales, one that we think is good, one that we think is even better, and one that we think is the very best. For us, a good scale is a CJ4000 by Jennings. It's no frills, no fuss, it has all the essential features that we're looking for. It's durable, it can measure to the half-gram increment, and it has a rechargeable battery. For us, an even better scale is this Hario drip scale. It can measure to the 1/10 of a gram actually, and it has a really nice built-in timer function. And we think that some of the best scales on the market are made by the Akaya brand. This is one of their smaller scales. A lot of baristas will use this on an espresso machine to weigh out shots of espresso, but you can totally weigh out pour-over coffee on that as well. They do make bigger versions, which are nice for brewing something bigger like a Chemex. But these are really cool. They can also brew weigh to the 1/10 of a gram. They are rechargeable and super water resistant. And they have Bluetooth and smart capabilities to really nerd out on the coffee brewing experience. So how do you know which one of these scales is best for you? Well, the CJ4000 is a great entry-level scale. It's a low cost, it has all the essential features that you need, and it will last you a super long time. If you've maybe had a scale for a little bit of time and you're looking to just add some more features, I'd recommend going with this Hario drip scale. The timer feature is super nice and convenient, whether you want to time your brew or time out how long your pre-infusion is. And I think the Akaya scales are the best for professional baristas in a cafe setting. Having the capability to measure like your flow rate and being able to like graph out full brew recipes is a super nice feature that can really improve consistency and quality in any cafe. I'm Cody, this has been Tricks of the Trade, and I hope I've left you inspired to get out there, get a new scale, and brew even more delicious coffee at home. Thanks.